take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I have no plans on staying here long at all. So give me a second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Nothing. All right. Where we at? 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 Yeah, I think we're here today. This might be it. Let's see what we got. That ain't gonna work. Man, that's not gonna work. Welcome to 777 News. I am your host, Gary Petty Clay, either do. Y'all had quite a fine night of bullshit. Y'all had quite a fine night of shit going. Y'all had quite a night of stuff going on. I'm just your host here to report.
Hey, I'm not here.
Wait, hold on. Can I hear you?
Now you can hear me? Okay. This is This is, I know I'm not the only one who's feeling this type of way, but I'm just going to make suggestions. There are content creators within the Comment Cousins that y'all can go and beef it out with on their platform. I think it's super fucking weird that Megan is now all of a sudden the go-to guru and providing her attention because we've just forgotten that she likes to use the N-word with 10 toes down on that. We forget that she likes to talk about the LGBTQ community. I found it very interesting to see a ton, and I get it, we're nosy, okay? But I see a ton of comment cousins entertaining that woman in boxes and in comments. And the problem is that it would be different if she was a neutral platform that y'all were beefing it out on, but she's clearly not neutral. So if we're going to go that route and it's not going to be a neutral platform anyway, then people I suggest that you should take your beef to is like Holly Mae, Ratina, Hensley, Robert, like anybody like that would be more morally uh at least for me. I mean, I guess I'm my own person, but I know there's a few common cousins that came to me too and said, why are we entertaining Megan like that? We have just forgotten. We've just forgotten. We've put aside her problem, her problematic behavior to entertain each other over drama. And there's so many good creators within the common cousins that could host this drama because it's not a neutral platform. So it's super weird for me to like. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm a much of an advocate to celebrate and or support other content creators who like to hold the messy on their platform and they don't drop the N word on people and they don't talk about homophobic things. And I think it's very odd to me the last 48 hours.
I do agree with you, Queen. But when I get messages telling me that Bougie's in a box because that bitch hides from me, run over there to see if I can grab me a box real quick to get my questions answered. But she runs every fucking time. So I'm with you. Like at this point, I got dropped from that box so many times last night. For I don't think that I really even did anything wrong. So it is not neutral over there. She even put Mallory's name in the keywords so nobody could talk about her because she's scared of her. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
but Bougie was in that box, and I still have questions. She runs from me, and I get blocked everywhere. So I tried. That's all I can say.
No,
I'll
I
calm down.
understand. I'm not like, look, the thing is that I know that the comment cousins that were in boxes or in the comments weren't there for Megan. I know that in the depths of my soul, y'all were not over there to kiki it up with her. You were there for the content, the arguing, the people involved trying to defend themselves. However, it is still entertaining that woman's platform. She had 900 people in there giving her attention. Do you know how many followers she probably obtained during that? And they have no idea that they're now following a racist, bigoted, homophobic person. Like that is crazy and I get it, but she is not neutral whatsoever. So we all know you guys are going into the lion's den over there for her entertainment. So that's all I'm saying. If we're not going with neutrality, there's plenty of other common cousins that have awesome platforms that can hold the mess and hold the arguing. And even some of those that were sitting in a box yesterday, like Monster, you have a good platform. You could have said, F it, come to my live if y'all want to keep talking or whatever. I'm not saying it's Monster. I was just using Monster because she was just up here and I knew she was in a box last night. But like, I'm just saying it's just super weird that we're just hanging out with a racist now. That's all. That's
No,
all.
I agree. I feel that's what I told the common cousins last night, the nosy neighbors, the bush babies, because we're all three merged together. So we gave her almost, like you said, almost 1,000 people in her live last night over something that she does not deserve. And a lot of us are blocked. So that's why I stayed live and streamed her. So the ones of us that are blocked could actually see, Bougie and Ratina and all the stuff that's getting confronted because on our side and our platforms, you all don't get dropped, blocked, muted. Blue would have been able to hold her. herself, her people, the Mallory and them accountable without being told, oh no, we're not going to talk about Mallory over here. It's not going to be a bash session on Mallory over here. And then Mallory went live and bashed Blue. That's not going to happen ever again. That
Yeah,
lady
we're
does
talking
not
we're
deserve
talking
it.
about
She's a wonderful person.
yes, it was just not fair. It was just crazy. Like I wasn't there. I watched someone who recorded it later on, but to see people like attacking common cousins like Blue Sapphire, she didn't deserve any of that. Like that was craziness. And I'm like, okay, I get the mess. And people are like, well, is there anybody who's truly neutral? Of course, there are some neutrality platforms, but even if they have an opinion, whether they're agreeing with someone or disagreeing, they wouldn't allow that kind of attacking on their platform. I'm just that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying there's so many
I
of the
agree.
comment cousins down here in the comments right now that if y'all want to go beef it out with all sides, even if there's no neutrality necessary, there's just more class than that, and we don't need to be pointing the finger at a racist, bigoted, homophobic creator and using her platform for it. That's just my opinion.
I agree. She's not a safe person at all. I agree with everything Queen of Trades just said. And if you all want to beef it out, there's plenty of us that will let you beef it out without blocking, muting, dropping you, nothing.
Exactly.
You've got plenty of us that will allow you to do it.
I don't know. It was just heavy on my chest this morning watching some of the replay, and I was just like, what the hell? There's just so many other
Thank you.
platforms.
Thank you for saying it, Queen, because I have been saying this for 2 days straight, over and over and over. I've been saying this same thing to a lot of people. So, I mean, I'm side eyeing some of y'all. If I hit that block button, it's nothing personal. I'm not going to entertain it anymore. I made that very clear. I would think to myself and to everybody else in several people's lives that I'm not okay with it. And then two, because I got to get down. I'm doing my mother-in-law's hair. I'm doing her sewing. Yesterday, Petty, I got deemed your hall monitor. Yeah, somebody named
That's
Miss
fine.
Graceful Grace in the comments. She seems to think I'm your hall monitor. She was
That's
down there.
fine. That's
She
fine.
was down there tagging people. So Petty's hall monitor profile coming soon, you guys. Bye.
I've been a hard monitor before, so it's cool with me.
Anyways, I just wanted to vent that out. There's so many good creators within our community that you guys can do this on and not have trying to support somebody like that because I'm not going to forget the N word. That's crazy. I don't know. All right, I'm dropping down. I'm sorry.
I agree. I agree. Hoops. Hey, I don't think that should be a strike against me because of who it was. If you know if you know Petty's history like years worth of history, I don't think that one should be a strike. Like, that was definitely a oopsie on the person who requested box. That shouldn't be a strike if you know anybody by that name possibly isn't that person. But if you know individual, and if you know like all the, if you know the history, that one shouldn't. Yeah, so Sneaky, Sneaky knows. Sneaky knows. Some of y'all know that one shouldn't be a strike based off of history.
Petty, all the way over here from Mississippi and in the Hens Court, we pardon you from that there strike that all these comic cousins are trying to give you for that one right there. I just want you to know that you are pardoned from that strike. The the Hens Court has spoken. It's out there.
Thank you. Glad for that pardon, even on the board right now. So last night rather, y'all had quite a evening. The most important part of the whole evening, which I've heard from reporters, which I'll get the clips later. Blue Sapphire, I want to say first before I even talk about it, I want to say extremely sorry. And for anybody that has anybody that is dealing with a terminal illness, I just want to give a trigger warning, because I know a lot of times we can put our loved ones in place of the person who was said about. I will not play the clip. I will sum up the clip. A bandit that wears glasses made a comment towards Blue Sapphire's, one of many. And the one that was made was basically they didn't care about her having a terminal illness, which hindsight means that anybody that follows that individual, she doesn't care about your terminal illness as well. Even though Blue Sapphire had her story stolen and repurposed for views, clicks, and algorithm of whatever bullshit that someone could drive up for sympathy, she didn't care that someone stole Blue Sapphire's real life, and pandered it off for views and clicks and for sympathy. Blue Sapphire, I know you won't get an apology from individuals, but I'll hand out the apology for humankind. I'm sorry. I didn't really know that there were disgusting. I know there are disgusting men, but I didn't know there were disgusting women that could say something like that with no empathy or emotion. And I didn't think you had to have children or extended family to have sympathy for someone, to have a heart for someone. So extremely sorry, Blue Sapphire. I wish you nothing but the best in health and well-being, and pray that every day you are here with us and not in panic mode. I pray that everything goes your way and that you get everything approved that you needed. I don't want to harp on that too heavy.
Just really quick, I know that she was really worried last night about you specifically being upset with her for speaking up and standing up for herself. I know Smashley made a point to reassure her, but if maybe that's something you can just relieve her of, if you will, because she apologized many times and was really worried that as of today or whenever you heard it, we're going to be upset with her.
I definitely believe that every single one of you is entitled to your emotional feelings. And if someone is allowing you to speak in their presence, I say go for it. I'm not that human myself. I'm more of the stuff it away and I'll rain check that for another day. But I do understand the emotion of most humans, that it when something is talked about in real time, that you would like to defend it in the moment. And Blue Sapphire, I really don't believe there's any qualm, any bad thing that I have to say. I know that you go into every space and it's always about being kind to other humans. And no matter what, because we could not be here today and to try to spread kindness, even if someone has done you wrong, to still be considerate and kind. They may not get hosed off, but they may get a blanket until the fire department arrives with the proper ointment to put on them. But kindness is what I have heard from you, and I think it's in everyone's right, not in only yourself, but I think it's in everyone's right. If you feel the need to speak, do your thing. I am not in control of anyone or where they go. So I just want you to feel comfortable where anyone is at, and where you have made friends and people that you consider friends. And I want you all to do what's in your boundaries. Yes, I agree, Monster. Yeah, do what's in your boundaries. I don't step outside of mine, but if your boundaries allow you, then do you. I have been on here long enough to know that you're gonna do your thing regardless or whatever. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I got a '69 Camaro, so I don't really. Y'all gonna do what y'all want, do what I want. Yeah, y'all do you, you know? Oh, 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 you want to see it? You want to see it? You should get a laugh out of this. Yeah, me and the boys are gonna take a spin. We're gonna take this bad boy for a spin later. Yeah, we're gonna take it for a spin. Yeah, we're gonna take the we're gonna take the '69 for a spin. You know, already. Yo, right? Like I spent $50,000. You out your mind? You are out of your mind. Out of your mind. The other news that persuades last night is that I don't mention. Yeah, it is. I don't mention said people's name, but Holly Mae and Retina did have opportunity, and Monster as well had opportunity to voice their grievances, and I am glad. I don't think it is something that I really need to touch on too heavy. I really think some individuals spend more time in hiding than out in front of you because of everything they have done to numerous people. So they aren't in front. And then some people are who used to be attached to say individuals are so enamored with the thought of going viral, of being an internet sensation, that they don't care who or what they cause damage to. So, and I don't believe that is any of the individuals that I named. I think all the individuals that I named, all three, are for the people, and definitely woman power, encouragement, no matter how that comes off to you. At the end of the day, I think the three that I named, if they saw you in public and you needed help, I think they would help you no matter what. And if they knew you, they definitely would feed you. So the other ones that I will not name, I think, once again, I'm still advocating for mental health. I think there's a sociological mental health thing going on. It's actually making me want to leave early now, because like I almost didn't come on today. Like, I'm gonna touch on it without really saying anyone's name. So some individuals used to be friends, and for whatever reason, there's this small, minute thing that happens where there's this one thing that makes a rift in between former friends, which I don't understand. What I don't understand is the part where it needs to be public. I do understand it, because sometimes there is someone pushing former friends or associates to gall each other, but I think on a subterranean level that everything doesn't need to be public. As much as it feels good to publicly shame someone, and I did say it feels good. I'm a former public shamer. Okay, don't do it anymore. As much as it provides the yeah, and I told you, and everybody's like, yeah, and I saw that too, and yeah, I was feeling that way in the moment. When it's not long lasting. It doesn't provide a future output. It is a temporary feeling that that will lose more than gain. I believe you had a well-rounded friendship, and if I could give anything about people to when they're forming these internet social power internet relationships, is before forming said relationship, get to know your friend formerly and presently. So know how they treated people before they met you, and then they should know how you treat people as well. And then that should be the basis of whether you want to continue on a friendship basis or an associate basis. I can tell you that if I was to put some of y'all name in a search bar, Some of the stuff that would come up wouldn't be like, oh yeah, but a lot of people have changed from their former selves. I'm always making someone confused. It's pretty normal here. Um, that's normal. I think that I don't think it doesn't make sense to. It doesn't make sense knowing that people were former friends to make entertainment bickering when in my mind I thought that there were going to be good things coming from you as far as what you would put out to help other people that share similar day-to-days that you do versus, let me just say this shit, versus when you do the outward bickering, you are avoiding things in your own life by being passive aggressive to your friends or former friends. It is something going on in your life that is making you not be as strong-headed as you should be, and say, you know what, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I said I was going to be doing this. and and when the avoidance is present, you can see it. There's an avoidance in one's life on things that they should be changing in their life. I see you. Hello. And there are things in your life that you should be changing or want to change. And instead of changing them, you are having arguments on the internet. Okay. That's as best as I can say that without calling anyone out. Ding. That's as well as I could say that. I just refuse. I don't want to be involved in anything. So, no, no twinkles. I'm not saying that. No, not at all. No, no. Yeah, you're right. No, 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 me. No. Go stop. We all drown. What? Support for the man. That message was not Twinkle. That message was very open. Twinkles. That message was not to you. Florida man, if you don't mind, could you please send that picture? I don't know if you're here or not. I'll go find it while Broken takes over. Actually,
I was just going to jump up real fast. For those confused, we're going to do it like a tarot reading. Take what resonates with you and use it. If you think it applies to that situation, probably does. It's kind of like a fortune cookie, take it with what you just got out of it, leave what you didn't.
perfectly said. Perfectly said. Perfectly said.
Hey, so side note, I'm doing this on behalf of Hollow Queen. Hollow Queen's main account she woke up to today was banned, IP address banned. Like she can't even like create a new account on her own devices anymore for some reason. So I'm hoping that you guys can try to submit a ticket to TikTok. I think there's like info at TikTok.com, legal. I know for sure legal at TikTok.com. They do listen to floods of similar emails. We've had this happen to my own account before, and if we can get enough people to harass them and send her at her handle, I'll put it up on the screen right now so you guys can screenshot it. But there's no reason why she should have been IP address banned. Like, that's so weird. So let me get it up. Hold on.
It wasn't because I wonder if the watching the protests had this is weird. It's a weird time to be alive.
Right. There's just so many other people like Casey Anthony that should be IP banned. But this is her handle. So if you guys want to screenshot that, I personally know that the legal at TikTok.com does respond to floods of emails. So I know that earlier this morning, I believe Casper had other emails up that you guys could use as well, to try to communicate for Halloween. But I think she's using somebody else's device right now as a backup for now.
One of them does have a chat option where you can actually put your grievance in a chat and have a conversation about it. I've never really seen anybody get IP banned. I mean, I've lost a lot of accounts, but I've never been IP banned. And I think for me, I have to assume that the political parts of it had something to do with that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's not fair. But if you guys would, and if you support Miss Halloween, I don't think she's a negative person to be IP banned at all. Like, that makes no sense. So if we can just submit a ticket for her, it'll take you less than 5 minutes to send an email saying, hey, whatever. You could say she's positive influencer for you, or why she makes your day, and why she shouldn't be IP banned. I know she said she submitted an appeal as well, but the more people that can make noise for her, the more opportunity that TikTok will listen. So that's all I was doing for her on her behalf. But she is in the comments on a backup device of some sort right now. So, yeah. Go ahead, Kendra.
Sorry, I look a fucking mess. Don't mind me, okay? My hand won't work. Anyways, I got my main band. I don't even remember at this point, and I didn't try to get it back because it really doesn't matter to me, and that's just me personally. I got banned, and I feel like the other side had a lot to do with it because I got a message from somebody, and there was a lot going on at that time, considering trying to negotiate with the other side. I don't know if you remember that, Petty, where PPO was trying to give me advice.
Put Vaseline right here too. I guess that's right.
Yes.
Yes.
So PPO was trying to basically, I'm just gonna Mallory was gonna have a live about me because I was exposing the whole Panda and you know who situation. I put the ball in Mallory's court and said if you don't have a live about me, I won't post it. And then I had somebody who was on that side message me, and then within like 30 minutes, my account was down. And I didn't even know it was down. PPO actually called me and told me that it was down. So yeah, it's crazy, honestly. Like, if you get, I had like 15 strikes on mine, I think, before I got banned on mine. So, and yeah, and I think I had one IP report before that, and it was because Panda had reported me because they were accusing me of, abusing my child. And yeah, I had 15 strikes, and I had posted a video that I had got from her page. So, but yeah, if they IP ban you, I didn't try to get mine back, so I don't know how hard it is to get one back after that. But PPO messaged me and wanted me to come up here and explain, just to like give a little bit more insight on how that would work.
Makes sense. Thank you. Thank you. I'm over here thinking it was I went and got the screenshot for the damn email, not for the tweet that was sent out. But Hollow got beef over there with them folks. I know. That's why I was thinking. Just the same thing. I mean, I've been got before. I got it back. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I've gotten accounts back that I can't even get into. I mean, you send it to legal, they'll give you your stuff back. I mean, I've gotten accounts back, but I don't know the passwords to them. I got a few accounts out there that are available, but I don't know the password to. They gave them back to me. Okay. Let me I mean, I got them back. I just don't remember the password. Which one is Florida? Man. I don't know which one you are. You this side or this side? The left. Okay. Okay. All right. So, Heather, you was asking about Florida Man yesterday, and no, they both not. One's another guy who be doing too much. The other guy be doing too much. He do way too much, and I can't believe he a Falcon fan. He do way too much. The other guy, this guy over here, do way too much. Yeah, William. Yeah, do way too much. Way too much. It's not Florida Man, two different people. He do way the stuff that come out of his mouth towards everybody, women, I mean everything, women, everybody. This was Florida Man. Don't even worry about this one. You stay the hell away from this one. You stay the hell away from this one over here. This one on this side, stay the hell away. I'm just warning you. Stay the hell away. You're going to hear some stuff that you don't want to hear. Heather wanted to know what Florida Man looked like, and no, don't say that, because you don't want the image in your head. Whatever is tickling your uncle and your auntie's fancy, I hope he is. I hope you're showing a picture to her while she's in her wheelchair with her Knickerbockers on and her Daisy Dukes, and having a good time at the home, shaking a tail feather. What's that song? I hope her. Hold up. What is that song? What? Hold up. Hold on. Let me get the song. I think this. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. I hope Florida Man and your auntie or your uncle, I hope y'all have a good time together, and I hope nope, not AI. You can actually find probably 50% of what I've played. You can find on Pastor Pastor Petty's hits on YouTube. Most of what I have played anytime over the years, you can find it on Pastor Petty's hits on YouTube Music and YouTube. There is a playlist. You can save it. It's definitely car worthy. It's definitely car worthy because your kids are definitely going to say, "Is that the original?" It's that. I have had my children aghast, but also no cussing involved, and it's been a wonderful time with just the beat and someone else's lyrics, someone else's music. I mean, it's just been great for me. Great for me. Let me see what I got in my Rolodex. Was you supposed to touch on anything else? No. Because you about to get the hell up out of here. I'm about to go cook. And I'm going to get the hell up out of here. Let me go through my Rolodex and see. Oh, damn. Oh, here comes Miss Heather. Here comes Miss Heather. Hold on, let me get your intro music. Hold on now. You coming. Hold on now. Hold on. Let me get your music. Get your auntie. I know she your auntie right there by you. Hold on. That way she can go ahead and hop up on that wheelchair. Hop up.
Sorry.
I got a bad knee too. I need brace on.
Yeah, man. She slammed that door. She broke my heart.
Get it. Go on now, Mama. Oh, yeah.
Take that one leg out on that wheelchair.
Ooh, baby. She rocking them depends. Love it. I'm gonna be nicey about the mama and my mama today and my gunkle.
Okay.
Sir, you said we could have a vote today.
On what? On what?
You know, I'm not saying their name because I'll speak them into existence.
They voted on it yesterday. You must have left. They voted on it yesterday. Full-blown vote.
We voted without you telling us to vote, but you said they could have until the 15th or some crap like that.
No, that's what it was tabled until the 15th. It's on a temporary hold right now, remember? Is what the vote yesterday was for.
Can we call PETA on them since PETA wouldn't come get you, Trash Panda?
No, I don't even think PETA will touch that.
Touch that with a 10-foot
Listen,
pole.
I've been waiting for over a month now. They're not going to show up. PETA, somebody needs to bring awareness to PETA.
No,
we're not trying to boost Florida
It's
man.
the opposite. Monster, it's the opposite.
It's Florida man stalker.
That's too much. You said too much.
They voted though. They voted.
Yeah, we voted yesterday.
Yeah, please, don't even, Lord.
Also,
Jesus,
we were voting to vote her completely off.
Do not Beetlejuice.
I mean, I do believe there was a live that might have extradited this process yesterday afternoon that you didn't hear about, but
probably.
I missed that live.
Okay, so it was a total vote. Okay, yes. All right, good. Great. I agree.
2 down for this week. We're good.
See it. Hold on, I'm gonna let you up. Hold on. No, that one give me a headache. Please. Got to the 15th. I was headache. Damn. to the bar. Don't that one gonna lead me back. Breaking sobriety around here. Shit. Wanted to be on the beach after that yesterday. Shit. Do not.
Just politically in other news, the tariff wars have begun today. So you guys, I'm telling you right now, if you have things, major purchases that you're trying to do, like electronics and things like that, you might want to get them ordered today because the tariffs are being implemented and they're doing retaliation tariffs back on the US, which is going to affect not only US workers, but businesses as well, because they're going to have to pay more to ship their stuff out. And I am praying for those who rely on electricity from Ontario because they are threatening to up the price. Well, they are. They're going to up the price. So American citizens will be paying a hell of a lot more to keep their house running on electricity. I know that Canada has spoken and they said that it's not us that they're trying to harm, but at the same time, our political party is what is causing not only harm financially to us, but to them. So the tariff wars have begun. China and Canada have already started retaliating, and Mexico said they're on the way to retaliate back as well. So enjoy your avocados today. Because they're going to be the
spot on. You spot on. I mean, that's my last segment. I mean, this is you spot on.
Oh, and the market is not doing so well today because of it. So if you guys have money invested into the market,
why you gotta remind me of stuff?
I'm sorry, I don't invest in the market. But yeah, and I don't know. Just be careful. Protect your money that are sitting in banks. I know banks are quote unquote insured, but I just still feel like there could be some weird ass loophole that our leader can freeze your finances and stuff in there if he felt like it. So try to reinvest it or put it somewhere or protect it or whatever. But
I give some advice. I guess hope they hear me. I get some advice. I give out something. I know bank tellers mad at me every day. Every day, Queen. I take about 50. Let me downsize the amount so the bank teller that's watching doesn't get pissed off at everybody that's in here. I ask for about $20 in quarters or dollar coins.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like a little credit union around here.
Right.
I could finance a laundromat for about 8 months.
Right. Yeah, just do what you need to do to protect what you do have saved, you guys. I know it's hard in this economy as it is to save, but don't let your money get held up anywhere because you earned it and you saved it. And good luck to all of us in regards to groceries and electronics and things in the next the forthcoming future, I guess.
Yep.
It's also being said that tonight during his, I don't know, speech, that he is going to say that we are pulling out of NATO.
Damn.
The protesting thing, though, colleges that host any kind of political protest will lose any kind of federal funding. I mean, if that's not an attack
Yeah.
on freedom of speech, I don't know how much more clear it needs to be.
Damn. Okay.
But I know that Aaron Parnas is working really hard today, so go support his page. He's
tirelessly.
Yeah, he's at the Capitol right now and doing a lot of updates for us to keep us informed. So I know he's working overtime and I know he's exhausted, but if you want some good political updates that are understandable, because I need it to be understandable for myself, just go check out Aaron's page.
I also started following the Midas Touch. I kind of like them too.
He shaved though. He shaved. He shaved today.
Who?
Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's shady. He's shady.
Hey, these are really interesting facts too, and I wanted to point this out. So, they're saying that Trump is actually going to seal that minerals deal with Zelensky in Ukraine. But after the berating part of that meeting between them, do you know he got that letter to be invited for another state meeting with the king. Now, you know that takes 1 to 3 years for that to happen. Okay. Nobody just makes an appointment with the king and shows up the next day unless your name is Vladimir Zelensky. He is the only person in the entire world in history that has ever met with the king on 2 days' notice in his private residence. That has never, ever happened.
Nope. Nope.
I don't know.
I'm
I'm
feeling
just
like a real peasant right now. I'm feeling very I'm feeling very low on the totem pole.
yeah. It's one of them days for me politically. I mean, I worry about our country as a whole and those who are struggling. I know that there are families out there less fortunate than a lot of us, and it's absolutely terrifying. So
Don't worry, Petty. Don't worry, Petty. Me and Sunshine are holding down the bottom of the totem pole.
I feel like we're in the court. What is that called? The court square, telling what's going on in the square in the world, and only the few are here to listen as we pedal up the
exactly.
news.
Exactly. We're over here telling you what the king is doing to our kingdom and what we have to deal with as peasants. So, good luck, fellow peasants. Be careful and protect all you can. I'm going to drop now.
As we continue in our most English accent, I tell you all that are in Michigan that you must stock up on candles, as it's looking like our dear friends the Canadians are going to cut your power if you are in one of the three residing states residing near the Michigans as
Yeah,
well.
major breaking news right now. Doug Ford, the premier for Ontario, is putting a 25% export tax on all electricity going to three critical United States: New York, Michigan, and Minnesota. As a result, electricity for Americans living in these states will cost more. Canada, specifically from Ontario, exports a large amount of the electricity used in these three states. And Doug Ford, who is a conservative leaning.
Hey, look. Hey, hey, hey. I'm trying to live my best life for the next I'm trying to live my best life, right? I ain't trying to scare you. I ain't trying to listen. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. The truth is, too many in this country have separated themselves too often. Ronald Reagan got rid of a standard of media where it was against the law. I couldn't be telling you the news without having a Republican next to me or a MAGA person next to me and having a thoughtful discussion between both of us, and you decide as the viewer what part of that discussion you believe, because it was against the law. They got rid of that law during Reagan's era. Now I can't have I can only tell you talking points from one side. I'm giving you historical facts. I'm not telling you anything that you cannot look up. Look up Ronald Reagan and the news media law that he got rid of, and you'll see for yourself. You'll be like, oh, okay, I didn't know that part of history. I didn't know that happened during Reagan. I didn't know that they was pushing the war on drugs on a certain minority. I didn't know that. Look it up yourself. Please look up Nixon and Vietnam. Please look up all this stuff. Later. Enjoy work. I'm not trying to scare you, but what's real is that other countries are pushing back against the US. right now, it's looking like home prices might drop, according to the Fed's interest rate drop. Sometime within the next 4 to 8 months, home prices might drop. But just because home prices drop doesn't mean that you can afford a house. Reality. Cars are going to go up anywhere past $12,000 added. So if you know a car that is $40,000, add $12,000 onto that. Most trucks run anywhere from $90,000 to $120,000. Add an extra $12,000 on top of that price tag. Why am I holding my breath? Because the reality, the hard thing that I have to say that is making me hold my breath, the part about the 14th of March where they decide to make permanent tax cuts for the rich, is that all the social structures that are in place right now that benefit every one of us peasants, every one of us poor, working class, middle class people, all those structural things that you know of and care about, your food stamps, your SSDI, your Medicaid, Medicare. God, that was a hard swallow. Number one, rural areas are going to be the hardest affected. Federal dollars pay for hospitals in rural areas, SSI, Medicaid, Medicare, all these things. The party in charge right now is the party that got in. And I don't really think the other party is really into filibustering and stuff like that. If you have not been dependent on the feds at all for anything, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Those of you who deal with needing mental health support, medical support and everything, you will be fine if you start preparing now. And I don't think finances has anything to do with preparing. I think trying to start calling places early to see who is funded by the state and who is funded by the federal government and how you can become part of your state programs before the 14th of March is going to help you out. So you should start planning what state programs are available to you, your healthcare, your mental health, your food shortages, your everyday. I already prepared you in one way and told you to start getting seeds. These things are very important for the future of your everyday peasant struggle that we'll be in. Goods are about to skyrocket. The price of lumber is about to skyrocket. There may be a shortage of toilet paper as well. You know, I let me just make sure. Let me just make sure. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so the United States imports $3.24 billion in toilet paper, mainly from Canada and China and Mexico, Indonesia and Israel. So those prices are going to go up. Those tariffs take effect at 12 o'clock tonight. So it's not about there being a shortage. There's about pricing. You're saying 20 to 25% extra on already a 10% that costs. We do not use our oil in this country. If you're American, we don't use American oil. We stockpile American oil. But we import oil from outside the country. What does this mean if you drive a vehicle? What does this mean? Do you understand? Do you know what this means? That means gas prices are going to go up. This is crazy to me that I'm an extension of what the media should be talking about, and your media in your area isn't reporting on these things to prepare you. And I feel like it's a crime. I feel like people should be punished. I feel like I don't get paid enough to report these hard stories or at all. I feel like this is a lot to burden one reporter with, and for you not to hear it anywhere else. Like, I don't have time to be telling you about my feelings when I'm preparing for the future, like how someone made me feel. I don't really have time to argue with y'all online. It's another reason I kind of just been kind of taking a I'm trying to make sure, look, man, it's a notebook, right? Something I learned from being in supply. And I'm just trying to make sure in my notebook, when I look around and I'm doing the inventory around here, that all my stuff is checked off before I start playing, right? And I know some people don't do that, but I just want to be prepared before I start playing. And I know y'all like, what you mean play? I mean, like, I'm coming on here play, have a good time. But I just want to make sure all my stuff in order, first, before anything. And do I feel like I'm in order? I feel like I'm like 85%. Like, we won't be wiping with our hands. Like, we may not have no napkins. Won't be buying any Bounty anytime soon. Won't even buy the store brand. Won't be buying a lot of things. Yeah, one ply. You better use one sheet. Let's see what's going to be affected by. Let's see everything. I'm sure somebody did a spreadsheet for us. Yeah, somebody did it 58 minutes for us ago. Let's see. So if you were gonna buy underwear this Christmas, not a good idea. Sweaters, beverages, infant formula. Yeah, of course, spoons. I mean, a lot of y'all. I know how to live off beans and rice. I ain't complaining. Electronics, machinery, new washer, dryers, kitchen appliances. Yeah, you planned on doing new floors in your house? No. Metals, toys. I hope you know how to go to the thrift store for your kids to get toys. Chemicals and minerals. Chicken. Who like to eat meat? Who? Oh, you already bought it. You good. Who like to eat meat though? Yeah. Yeah. Your meats. All your meats affected. I really hope y'all really listen to me about like gardening. Like, I really hope y'all really just been getting in line with like, maybe it's okay to be like gluten free. Like, it's okay. It don't hurt. Wheat. The car skyrocketing. Harsh reality. And I'm sorry you got to get it from here. Harsh reality is that if you have lived your life as a capitalist consumer, you are one of the top 5 people. You are number 1 on the line to be affected. What is a consumer? Back to our basics. What is a consumer? You are a consumer if you don't treat your money like your children. So as soon as you go to the store, you don't look at prices, you don't look at anything. You just get what's on the grocery list. You are a capitalist consumer. You just buy without presence or need of even trying to take care of your money. Number 2 are people who buy frugalously. So you shop with your heart. You shop with your feelings. You are going to be affected. You're number 1 and number 2. Yeah, Amazon people, all the people who shop online, you're all affected. You all will be spending money and your bank account is not going to match what you spent. So that means you're going to spend $200, but you only had $500 and you didn't care what the price was, but you only bought two items for $200. Now you only have $300 to work with, and you are trying to budget in your $500 grocery bill for you and your two children. Okay? All right. Sorry I didn't offer much of a relief today. If you are an American, you need to do like your forefathers before you, and you need to stop being so quiet about what's going on in your country. And I said your country for a reason. Once again, I am planning like a motherfucker. I am planning like frogs over here. And yeah, this is your country. This is your country. This is yours. This is all yours. I am not in the depression mood. I'm not into digging in the trash behind buildings. I'm in the refusal part of this whole thing. So if I'm on the other part of history where people talk about leaving, where people have visited other countries like France and Japan as the turmoil was going on in this country, and they came back when they got right. They did a little short vacation somewhere. There's jobs around the globe. When it comes to Europe, Europe is worried about their future, not America's economy's future. Europe has they've took 200 billion of Russia's assets, and they are putting, I believe, $840 billion behind their defense industry as the stopgate between them and Russia is Ukraine right now. Also, I believe that with the stop of the U.S. stopping the cyber attacks, I know a lot of conspiracy theorists want to blame it on UPAs and UFOs, on the most recent air traffic control thing that's happening in the air with anonymous vehicles. But I also believe there's a can't say anything. Can't even say it. Don't want to get put on the list.
Speaking of frauds and scams, I'm not sure if anybody has seen or received this text message yet, but if you get a text message about a toll fee, it is not real. It'll come from like an out of country number or an email. Me and my whole family keep getting them. They're like, oh, you owe a toll fee of $6.49. It's not real. So don't click no links.
Yeah.
I saw it on our news. It's not real. We don't even have tolls around here. So I was like, what the hell? But I just want to come up and say that.
Or you'll be getting a new bank card when you realize you made the mistake.
I ain't clicking no links. No more. Nope.
Do not.
Okay, well, with me being the crazy conspiracy lady, you want me to say it? I'm a conspiracy lady.
I'm not finna stop you. I just want to make sure we're on the same wavelength. The cyber, is it in line with, my ears are ringing. Is it
with
in line?
aviation?
Yeah. Okay, and with Russia?
With Russia.
Okay, please go ahead. You say it.
Okay, so this is just crazy conspiracy lady me. Y'all know I'm a crazy. Number one, they don't want us to leave here. You realize that, right?
Uh-huh.
They don't want us to leave. Oh, my heart starts. I'm sitting here.
Don't do nothing towards your heart now. Don't. Yeah.
I'm not. I've done so good. But yeah, the whole thing is they don't want us leaving this area. We're going to be confined here for the long term. So the earlier you can get out, the better. They're petty. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I gotta work around.
Okay. That's good because listen, just a little 2 second story. So, we all know my daughter's gone. So I'm like, well, come visit, come visit, come visit. She's like, there's no way you could pay me $1 million to fly right now, right? I said, I understand, but this is what you can do. This is the other week. I done mapped it out. I said, fly into Toronto, take an Amtrak to Nashville. I'll pick you up. 3 days later, they had the plane incident in Toronto. She said, yeah, that's not happening either. She said, so I'll see you maybe in a year or so. I said, maybe. Now we're looking at transatlantic cruises because those
Nope.
are a
No.
thing.
No. No.
No,
No.
no.
Measles, chicken pox, several other.
Okay, so no transatlantic cruise. So yeah, it'll probably be a year or two before I get to see her. So that it's wild insanity. But yeah,
Active outbreaks. Active outbreaks. Active.
right. And I think that's probably, as another conspiracy crazy lady theory, that's all on purpose too, isn't it? Okay, I got to get down. I'm going to put my legs up the wall.
Yeah. 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 Who told you felons can't travel? Who the hell told you that? What part of what in fucking La La Land do you live at where you don't think I have a passport? My shit don't expire to fucking 2032. Are you telling me you that uneducated on your backup page that you can't even troll in a smart way? Don't tell me you that miseducated and that misuninformed. That you really came in here on your supposed troll page but didn't even troll educationally? What court cases? You talking about the lawsuit that other people have to come to in the future? Damn, you so fucking miseducated. You should go read up on those. That court case? On those who I won't name? Damn. How you gonna look like an idiot down there? How? How you gonna think you gonna troll? And then not even have prominent information and come in here thinking, oh, I got my shit, I'ma go in there and troll. The fuck? You gonna come in here and troll? At least, at a minimum, have your shit together. Have your shit together. Have your shit together. Have your shit all the way together when you come troll. The least you could have did, you know it would have been a good one? You losing hair. Damn, you could have got me. Your beard don't connect. Damn. Your bottom tooth crooked. Shit. You got blemishes. God damn. Do I got to troll for you? God, you got a stain on your... What about your stain on your sweater, Petty? Golly. I got a troll for you. Nasty Petty. Petty didn't wash his hair. Damn it. I'm trolling for you. I got to troll myself.
I have a question. Can we start having smart trolls come in? Like, can y'all do your research and then come troll? Like, I think we should have a security in here that whenever the troll comes in and says something dumb, they got to be removed from the studio.
I mean, I gave them a couple they can hit me with. I mean, ain't nobody could have used it anytime. I know they feeling some type of way. They in their feelings right now. That's why they've been slow to respond right now.
Yeah, and they can't even come in here on their main account. They got to come in here on a backup. Like, come in here on your main. Say it with your chest.
Normal. It's normal.
But be smart about it, though. All right, I'm hopping down.
You know what? You know what? I know which troll you are. See, I had somebody hit me up on IG. And it was weird as hell. Because they go, and I know it's a female. They go, I miss you. And I said, excuse me? Who is this? You see, the kind of guys you used to dealing with is ones that act like they don't have nobody. And then they be all rummaging in the DMs and shit. And I knew what it was. And your ass, you hit me up because you said, okay, I'm going to get his ass. I'm going to get this receipt. Oh, excuse me, who are you? I've been here long enough to know what the hell be going on. If you ain't got nothing on me, you're going to try to cook up something on me. I get it. I fucked up your friends group. I get it. It's normal. You feel out of place. You don't know how to be yourself. It's cool. I get it. But I wish you'd come back, though. I wish you'd come back. CJ, I can't help myself. So did Thomas, I'm missing you. What the hell? Excuse me? Who is this? Excuse me? I know, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get up out of here. Let me go. I gotta cook. So, y'all have a wonderful. Don't hit me with none of that. I'm gonna say excuse me real fast. Excuse me. Wonderful rest of your evening. Hopefully there is some better drama that I can cover tomorrow. And I hate to use the word better, more sensible drama. Of course, with the news put in. But all of you have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. If you have someone near and dear to your heart that you love and you made a commitment to, make sure you tell them that you love them. If you don't have anybody like that in your life, make sure you look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you love yourself. That's also important. And you're doing something important for other people as well, even for yourself. So make sure you love on yourself and love on those people inside your life. With that, it's too late. My last bit, it's too late. Let me just give you the gold prices before I leave out of here. This is too late for you. It's too late for you. It's at $2,900 an ounce in Fort Knox, which they're trying to get access to. Gold used to be $49 an ounce. It's at $2,920. Back in the day, before they got rid of the gold standards, it was at $49 an ounce. It has did nothing but gone up and will continue to go up. And yeah, for those of you who have people in your life that have gold, let me watch how I say this because I don't want anybody to try to rob anybody. is what I don't want. Okay, first, if you have gold, lock your stuff up. Lock your safes. Lock your stuff up. Lock your coins away. Put your stuff away. Only you and someone that's near and dear to your heart should know where your gold is at. Or any precious metals that you have, they should know where this is at. For those of you who have paper dollars, I can't get you on board with this, but I can get you on board with pennies. Pennies will they're supposed to be getting rid of pennies. So you may have a collector's item on your hand. You may need to hold on to some pennies. Hear me out. Hear me out. Those of you who have some bucks, that you got 20 that you have been saving in your wallet, you might want to get some quarters and some dimes. Okay? It's never too late to get platinum and silver. All right? For those of you who have not got into the gold thing before today, I would have told you to get in at 2,800. You would have been good. This 29 is reaching that 3,000 mark. It's a no-go for me for telling you who cannot flip their money. All right? So, I don't know what to tell you to do. This not for you. Wifey, I know you don't like that, but this ain't for them. This ain't for them.
Just so you know, it's only going to keep going up. So even if you buy it 2,900, I would wait till after this tariff thing works because it's going to keep going up. So you either buy it now and get in because materials and stuff like that and metals are one of the things that come in through the tariffs that we get from other countries, gems, metals, anything like that. So all that stuff is going to go.
Is our boy,
So,
hold on, let me ask you, is our boy offering any discounts? All right, man.
nope, because you get it at exactly what he buys it at. So he doesn't do any markup.
Okay.
She goes, I hate to love you, Lola. Lola. No, Lola. But yeah, so you can buy shots of gold where you don't pay anything but the gold gram price instead of buying like the gold that's behind you where you're paying the markup for the mint for the type of coin it is. So gold shot and silver shot is the way to go because you're getting actual value.
Well, I need hey, when you have a chance, send me a picture of a gold shot so I can always have it behind me. When I don't even know if I really want to talk about it anymore for those who didn't
But
get
just
in.
letting you guys know, just keep that in mind. So I took the vitamin. Can I do a real quick plug?
Yeah,
I took
go
the
ahead.
vitamin this morning, CJ, and I feel like I'm on Wonder Woman pills because I've been very sharp. I've been very focused, and I feel like I'm on an energizer battery. But I can't talk where my brain meets my lips right now.
What is it?
It's called what's his name? Casper told us about it in the live. It's called Focus Factor, and I'm going to do daily reports on it. Flip the camera.
Can I get that from GNC?
I got it from Amazon. It was
Really?
here.
Okay.
I ordered it yesterday, and it was here at 4:30 this morning.
Okay.
So it's called Focus Factor. I got extra strength, and it's does what does it say? Memory, concentration, and focus plus a multivitamin.
Could you tell us what did she say she used it for? Is it for focus or did it do?
Yeah, she was saying that their kid, her husband had ADHD and stuff like that, and he was like losing his mind and his memory and stuff. So she said instead of doing the Adderall and stuff, they took the vitamin. But it does say serving size is 4. So I took one this morning with food because it stinks to high. Yeah. Let's just say my office was not pretty smelling. You would have thought I didn't shower until it was horrible. And the bad thing is when I went to open it, the little plastic ring got stuck on it. So I couldn't get the cap back on it. So that odoriferous eminiferous kept coming out.
Okay.
You ever smell brewer's yeast pills?
No.
If you take brewer's yeast pills in the summer, it keeps the mosquitoes away because it makes your blood bitter.
How you spell that?
Brewer, like a brewery.
Oh.
Yeast pills.
Okay. Mosquitoes away.
Yep.
Okay, I'm writing that down because I hate mosquitoes.
But this is day one, and I took one this morning when I ate, and then I took one at noon because being it said serving size was 4. I'm thinking you're supposed, and it's 120 tablets, so I'm thinking you're supposed to take like 2 or 4 a day. So I took one this morning. It's called Focus Factor.
Okay. I wrote it down. I don't mind trying my stuff.
Yeah, it makes your blood bitter to the mosquitoes because there's something in the yeast they don't like the smell of. And the yeast, any vitamins you take or anything like that gets in your blood system. So that's why some vitamins you also take, like people tell you to take a garlic pill a day. It also helps as well. But any vitamins you take will get in your blood system. Can't see, it's green screen.
No, it's okay. For my troll. That's for my troll.
No, but I got the extra strength because, I'm a little chunk of dunk. So I take a dip in the coffee cup every day. But so I got the extra strength version. And they do make a non-extra strength version. And then they supposedly also make it for children. And she gives it to her child, and she said her child does well. So, day 1, muy bueno. So, there are some of them, though, after a while, your body becomes immune to it. So, I'm going to keep a 30-day log.
Okay, that sounds good. I like that. I like it. That's a good plug.
Back in a week before you buy, and I'll let you know.
In a week?
In a week. Yeah, give me a week.
Okay, I got you. So
unless you go off of Casper's, but I'm saying if you want a real feel, somebody who's right on it now, taking it.
Okay. So next Tuesday, I'm checking in with you.
Yep. So I can give you daily updates if you want when we're live.
Okay.
I'm not selling it or anything. I'm just, those things that, I am. I'm not allowed to watch infomercials because I get suckered in like a rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of those infomercial things. So I will let you know.
Okay. I like it. Thank you.
But yeah, still buy gold until, every time it goes up, the more you buy, when you buy it, it's still going to increase your value of it. So, and don't sell. Keep going because when you bought it small, that's your increased value of your.
All right. Let me ask you something.
Yes.
You on the wire. You know what wire I'm talking about.
Yes.
Are things being accelerated faster than most people on the wire thought they would be?
We thought that this year would be a record high. That's been talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Not because of the tariff, just because of the way precious metals are getting less and less available, and the supply and demand is higher. More stuff is made with gold, more stuff is made with palladium, more stuff is made with these different metals. So we thought this year would be an all-time high, but as quickly as it's going up, not to my expectations.
Okay, there's an acceleration. I personally thought, listening to stuff that was on the wire, reading stuff, I thought it was going to be like next year or the year after.
Yeah, we were anticipating that it would be 3,200 by the end of the year.
Yeah.
I think it might be 3,200 by June.
I was thinking with it hitting the 29 today, I was thinking next month.
Yeah, but I'm just saying realistically, because it could plummet too with all this. Because
around the world,
it's going to make it more valuable because there's not as much precious metals coming in. But it could also go to 4,000 by June if we don't have new markets coming in without tariffs. Because you got to imagine if we're putting a tariff on it and then the other countries are putting a tariff on it, that's already increasing your value.
All metals. I don't know why I keep thinking singularly on steel. It's all metals.
All metals.
All metals.
All metals. All precious metals.
Oh, God. Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome. Gotta think big.
Yeah, mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, go
going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.